Hey guys, what's up? It's Christina here. Today I have for you guys this video on my September hits and misses. I have a bunch of products that I tried out this month that I wanted to share with you guys because some of them I liked and some of them I was just very disappointed in. And also, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so subscribe and turn on the notification button if you guys want to know when I upload next. So without further ado, let's get started. For my first September hit, I'm going to be showing you guys these products. If you guys haven't seen my Fenty Beauty video, you saw that I used these two. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation and the Pro Filter Primer. These two go hand in hand and they're absolutely amazing. I don't usually like matte foundations, but this one was absolutely really great with my skin, especially blending it out with not only a beauty blender but also a stippling brush, which I'll show you which one I use. I finish off with the beauty blender, but it really does apply well with brushes, which is really weird because most foundations that I use don't go well with brushes. I don't know, just on my skin it doesn't really feel too great, but it's matte. You have to work fast with it actually, but it sets on its own and you don't need to powder it. I always powder my foundation just in case, but you really don't, and the lasting power of this stuff is absolutely amazing. It also has a really great scent to it. You've probably seen 1,000,000,001 reviews on this, but it is really good and I thought you guys should give it a try. But also, something from Fenty is in my misses that I want to share with you guys later on in this video. So then here we have the Fenty Beauty Primer. It's really nice because it's super smooth on the skin. You guys can check out the link down below to the video where I show you guys how I use it and what I think about it, but overall it's really good, really great in evening out the skin tone and creating one full, I guess, overall texture for the skin. So I really like that about it, and it also smells really good. Nothing too crazy, just very light. To stay in with the foundation slash base favorites, I have this here, Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. I am an O2 Natural. I have it on right now. It's actually really good, but it's a little bit too pink for me, but I like it a lot. It feels really great on my skin. You do want to use this with a beauty blender because it can be very streaky on your skin. It comes with a pump. Mine's actually kind of dirty, but I love the packaging. It kind of reminds me of, is it YSL that has that like black faded glass packaging? I'm not really sure. It does crease a little bit, so you just want to be careful with that. But other than that, especially for the drugstore, Milani did a really great job in developing this foundation. It's really good, I think, for combination normal skin. I have like normal skin really, so that worked really well on it, and you do have to set this one. But overall, I like it. So these are a couple of the Too Faced Melted Latex Liquefied High Shine Liquid Lipsticks. These are really great. These are some fall colors that I pulled from the collection. I have all of them, but this is just what they look like. I use this one almost all the time just because it's so wearable, it's so great. They're full coverage and they're not too sticky on the lips is what I really appreciate about this. So it is a melted liquid latex type feeling. I don't know what that really means actually, but it is a gloss that stays a gloss. It doesn't dry, nothing like that, but it feels really good on the lips, and this color is my absolute favorite for every single day. I've just been loving it. But some fall colors that I pulled here, this is Can't Touch This. This is a deep purple. It's cool toned, as you can see here, and then this is Strange Love, and I did this in my fall cut crease video. I used it there, so you guys can check that out as well. It will be down below if you guys are curious. But Hopeless Romantic is my absolute favorite. So for the last couple of September hits that I've been loving, I've been using this Skin Iceland Solutions for Stress Skin Icelandic Relief Eye Pen with Biospheric Complex. This is almost like a cooling type of under eye treatment for the eyes. It's really moisturizing. I like to use this during the day and during the night. This is by the brand Skin, S-K-Y-N, and it comes with a rubber tip and then it has the serum that you just click up like a pen, and then it just has this really nice cooling under eye cream, which I really like. It's not sticky or anything. You can wear your makeup over it. I like to just glob it on at night and let it set in. It feels really smooth, and I think eye cream is super important, especially for not only waking yourself up in the morning, but hydrating that delicate skin that you want to prevent from wrinkling when you're older. Going along with skin products, I've been loving the Skin Iceland The Antidote Cooling Daily Lotion. This stuff, I have this little tube because I don't have the full size one. It literally feels so cooling on your skin, but it moisturizes it, and I just feel it working into my skin. I have like normal dry skin, and this stuff really does like pack a punch. It says pat gently onto face and throat. It feels amazing underneath your makeup. It feels so great. It's just cooling. It goes away after a while, but it's so intense and refreshing that I've never used anything like it. I want it by the full size, so you should definitely get this. We met the owner backstage of New York Fashion Week for the Tome show, I believe it was, and she just showed me how to use all the products on the models, what they use to prep their skins before they hit the runway, and basically just different products that she used and developed. I will do a video on how to get rid of stressed and worked skin. I don't know what to title it yet, but how to just relieve your skin of all the stress and everything and what day-to-day life can do to your skin. So I will be doing that. But yeah, she was super sweet and created such amazing products. So Skin really did do a great job with these two. So these last two things right here, this is the Gabrielle. Hey guys, so I'm actually super dumb. I pronounced this wrong all throughout the video. It's Gabrielle, not Gabrielle, because there's two L's, Gabrielle. But yeah, so ignore that. Try to ignore my dumb self in the rest of this video. I don't know how to describe notes and stuff of perfume, but it's my new everyday scent. It feels mature, it feels fresh, but nothing too warm and gross and suffocating, and it smells really nice and clean. I've used up so much of it already in like 2 weeks. I've been loving the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo in the type Vibrant and Fruity Neon. It's not neon, it's just white. This stuff does smell fruity. I think it's one of my favorite scents out of all of the Batiste dry shampoos. Batiste is really great with dry shampoo. I've used the Way dry shampoo mousse. I don't like the smell of it at all. I'm so stupid for buying it without even really smelling it. I just assumed it was great because all these celebrities were using it. I can't stand the smell. It smells like an old lady to me, and I don't like it. I'm looking at it over there because it's just on my vanity because I didn't want to get rid of it because it's Way, and Way is just a praised brand, but to me, I just did not like that product in particular. But this dry shampoo, super cheap, from TJ Maxx for $4.79, and you cannot go wrong. My absolute last but not least by far favorite or hit for September is the Jaclyn Hill palette. The Jaclyn Hill palette is a godsend. It is absolutely amazing. The eyeshadows are so amazing, so nice. They're all pressed differently. They're so pigmented. I cannot believe it. I actually use this shade a lot, and I use this palette almost every single day. Each one is pressed with different amounts of pressure by the machines when they were being made. They're super pigmented, which is why they have different payoff, but the payoff is perfect to its specific formula of eyeshadow. But especially for the fall, these shades are amazing. These shades are amazing for every day. Down here you have more cooler tones, so I really like that. And she recently did a look with this color, and I just have been dying to try to replicate it. So the Jaclyn Hill palette is an absolute hit. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you don't have the names, so when I am trying to share with you guys the names, I have to look them up, and I don't want to do that. And it also doesn't come with a mirror, but it does say the sweet message that says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers. But I'm just not fond of the packaging. It feels really cheap, but the pigmentation is absolutely amazing. I mean, I feel like they could have had a better graphic designer for this, but that's just what I'm saying. And actually, nope, lastly, over here, I never shout out brushes just because I haven't really had great experiences with working with brushes. Not even that I have had bad experiences, just because, like, no brush has really been amazing for me. They're all pretty much the same to me. Sigma was alright, but now I'm using a different brand, which I'll touch on later. But this brand, Makeup Geek, has created such nice brushes. Morphe has really good brushes too, but this brush right here, this is the Defined Crease Brush. I use this for like the lower lash line. It's perfectly sized for the under eye area. I love it so much. You can use it for the crease, of course, which is what it's for, but I haven't used it for the crease. But this is just what it looks like, and it's sort of like tapered but smaller, which is what I really appreciate. Not like a pencil brush that's sort of too harsh on the lower lash line, which is what I feel. It's like reverse, so I like how that's that fluffy. And then this here is the cheek highlight brush, but I don't use it for that. I use this to apply foundation just because I feel like you have more control rather than like a huge stippling brush. This is more of a tiny one, and I like it because it really works well on my skin. And then I'll blend out my foundation with this, but as for like applying it, I mean, I don't really use stippling brushes for like highlighting. Okay, so now for my misses of September. I only have 3 because I don't really use products that I don't like. I kind of just throw them out and forget about them, but I thought I'd save these because I use them still, but I just don't like them at all. I just got it and I use it because I spent money on it. So this here is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream. This is a neutral M21. I do not like this because it creases. It's so horrible. It creases. It's not great. I barely have any creases really underneath my eyes. That's one of my concerns though. So the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer beats this one by so much. This one just is not good for if you have baggy under eyes. It is so full coverage, which is what I love and why I still use it also. Like I use it today. The creasing has got to stop. It's really bad and I do not like it for that reason. But I do love the applicator and the formula is really great because of it's a liquid cream. It's not too runny but it's not too thick. And it's full coverage but it just creases. I love the like doe foot applicator but how it's on that angle. But other than that, I don't like this whatsoever. Was the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. The lady recommended this for my skin because this is for combination to oily skin and my skin does get oily, so I guess it's my fault for also thinking that it could help my dryness. So I'm not really sure, but it definitely is starting to burn now. I use the regular one that's not the gel and that one's amazing, but this one is just really bad. I don't like it on my skin whatsoever. It does cost a pretty penny because it is Clinique, but it just doesn't work well on my skin. My boyfriend uses this sometimes too. He has dry to normal skin. And he also gets oily sometimes, and then this burned his skin too, so I don't like this at all, really. I actually might just throw it out, but maybe it does work for some people, but for me, it was definitely a miss. I would definitely recommend the regular one if you do have issues with dry skin, but if you have combination, I would also use the other one because the gel just is not good. Miss for September is this MAC lipstick. This is Freckle Tone. I guess that's what you expect when you get a luster. It looks like there's nothing wrong with it, but when I apply it to my lips, if I don't go out of my way to exfoliate and stuff like that, it just does not look really good. I know lusters are supposed to be pretty sheer, but it's just really patchy on my lips, and I don't like that about a lipstick, so maybe it's my fault because it's a luster, but I feel like a lipstick in general shouldn't be patchy. But I mean, it is a really pretty nude. You just really have to work with a liner under it if you really want to get the payoff for it. But other than that, I'm not really a fan. I love nudes, but this is not the nude for me. It's the perfect shade with my skin tone, but it's so patchy. I wish you guys could see that. So my last miss for September, which is so upsetting, is this Kilowatt highlighter by Rihanna. This is the Fenty Mean Money and Hustla Baby. This is Hustla Baby. This is the highlighter that I like more. It is really nice, so that's the hit of it. But the miss was the color next to it. It's really not good. It's like chalky. I don't know if you guys can see. It's just like, I really am like getting into the logo, as you can see, and there's like no payoff. I just don't know what it is. It's like really chalky. It's really not great. I tried it in my review video and it's really smooth. It's just so chalky. I really want to show you guys like up close if I can. This one is like nothing. There's like nothing there on my skin, so that's what I really don't like. So this was a hit and miss, and it's really disappointing because I feel like when you buy Fenty by Rihanna, you have such high expectations, and it just wasn't doing it for me. So I would purchase just this highlighter, but the downside is the other part. No bueno, no bueno. I don't know if you guys can see. And like when you rub it, you don't feel like anything is coming off. So that is it for my September hits and misses. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have been loving or hating for the month of September. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So don't forget to comment down below. Subscribe and like this video if you guys want to stay updated with me. Like I said, don't forget to turn on your notifications and check out my next video, which will be down below, as well as my previous video / my fall makeup tutorial / fall videos playlist. It will be down below as well. I compiled them for you. I have like 5 or 6 videos down there, so if you guys want to check it out, then go ahead. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!